drag you down. Oh, the rain falls hard on a humdrum town. This town has dragged you down. And everybody's got to live their life, and God knows I've got to live mine. God knows I've got to live mine. By the ring, she doesn't care about anything. Would you like to marry me? And if you like, you can buy the ring. I don't dream about anyone except myself. particular. You shut your mouth, how can you say I go about things the wrong way? I am human and I need to be loved, just like everybody else does. tale were told of how you took a child and you made him home. You made him home. Oh, right around the fountain, slap me on the patio. I'll take it now. 15 minutes with you. Oh, I wouldn't say no. Oh, people see no worth in you. Oh, but I do. 15 minutes with you. Oh, I wouldn't say no. Oh, people see no worth in you. I do. I dreamt about you last night, and I fell out of bed twice. You can pin and mount me like a butterfly, but take me to the haven of your bed was something that you never said. To lumps, please, you're the bee's knees, but so am I. Oh, meet me at the fountain, shove me on the patio. I'll take it slowly. Oh, 15 minutes with you. Oh, I wouldn't say no. Oh, people see no worth in you. Oh, but I do. 15 minutes with you. Oh, I wouldn't say no. Oh, people see no worth in you. I do. Oh, as merry as the days were long, I was right and you were wrong. Back at the old grey school, I would win and you would lose. But you got everything now. You've got everything now, and what a terrible mess I've made of my life. Oh, what a mess I've made of my life. pretty when girls make right. End of the pier, end of the bay, you tug my arm and say, give in to lost, give up to lost, oh, heaven knows we'll soon be dust. Oh, I'm not the man you think I am, I'm not the man you think I am, and sorrow's native son, he will not rise for anyone. Pretty girls make right.
Oh, really?
I could have been wild and I could have been free, but nature played this trick on me. She wants it now, she will not wait, but she's too rough and I'm too delicate. Then on the sand, another man who takes her hand, a smile lights up her stupid face, and well it would. I lost my faith in womanhood, I lost my faith in womanhood, I lost my faith. shimmy by. And when the wardrobe towers like a prison here is mine, so let it be known. For we have been through hell and high tide, I think I can rely on you. And yet you start to recoil, heavy words are so lightly thrown, but still I leap in front of a flying bullet for you. So what difference does it make? So what difference does it make? It makes none, but now you have gone, and you must be looking very old tonight. The devil will find work for idle hands to do. I stole and I lied, and why? Because you asked me to. But now you make me feel so ashamed, because I've only got two hands. Well, I'm still fond of you. So what difference does it make? Oh, what difference does it make? Oh, it makes none, but now you have gone, and your prejudice won't keep you warm tonight. Oh, the devil will find work for idle hands to do. I stole and then I lied just because you asked me to. But now you know the truth about me, you won't see me anymore. Well, I'm still fond of you. But no more apologies. No more apologies. I'm too tired, I'm so sick and tired, and I'm feeling very sick and ill today. But I'm still fond of you. I do. You should not go to them. Let them come to you, just like I do, just like I do. But did I really walk all this way just to hear you say, oh, I don't want to go out tonight. Oh, I don't want to go out tonight. But you will, for you must. I don't owe you anything, no, but you owe me something. Repay me now, too freely on your lips, words prematurely sighed. Oh, but I know what will make you smile tonight. Life is never kind. Life is never kind. Oh, but I know what will make you smile tonight. Over the moor, take me to the moor, dig a shallow grave and I'll lay me down. Over the moor, take me to the moor, dig a shallow grave and I'll lay me down. Leslie Ann and your pretty white beads. Oh John, you'll never be a man, and you'll never see your home again. Oh Manchester, so much to answer for. Edward, see those alluring lights. Tonight will be your very last night. A woman said, I know my son is dead. I'll never rest my hands on his sacred head. Hindley waits and Hindley stays. Hindley waits, Hindley wakes, Hindley wakes and stays. Oh, wherever he has gone, I have gone. But fresh lilac, moorland fields cannot hide the stolid stench of death. Fresh lilac, moorland fields cannot hide the stolid stench of death. Hindley waits and says, Hindley wakes, Hindley wakes, Hindley wakes and says, oh, whatever he has done, I have done. But this is no easy ride, for a child cries, oh, find me lightning wreck. I've got the 21st century breathing down my neck. I must move fast, you understand me. I want to go down in celluloid history. Shankly. Fatal fame, it can play hideous tricks on the brain. But still I'd rather be famous than righteous or holy. Any day, any day, any day. But sometimes I feel more fulfilled making Christmas cards with the mentally ill. I want to live and I want to love. I want to catch something that I might be ashamed of. Frankly, Mr. Shankly, this position I've held, it pays my way and it corrodes my soul. Oh, I didn't realize that you wrote poetry. I didn't realize you wrote such bloody awful poetry, Mr. Shankly. Frankly, Mr. Shankly, since you ask, you are a flatulent pain in the ass. I do not mean to be so rude, still I must speak frankly, Mr. Shankly. Oh, give us money. Dreaded sunny days, so I'll meet you at the cemetery gates. Keats and Yeats are on your side. I dreaded sunny days, so I'll meet you at the cemetery gates. Keats and Yeats are on your side. Wild, wild is on mine. So we go inside and we gravely read the stones. All those people, all those lives, where are they now? With loves and hates and passions just like mine. They were born and then they lived and then they died. Seems so unfair, I want to cry. You say a thrice the sun-done salutation to the dawn, and you claim these words as your own. But I've read well and I've heard them said 100 times, maybe less, maybe more. If you must write prose and poems, the words you use should be around. Don't plagiarize or take on loan. But there's always someone somewhere with a big nose who knows and trips you up and laughs when you fall. Who'll trip you up and laugh when you fall. You say long done do dusted, words which could only be your own, and then produce the text from whence was ripped some dizzy whore 1804. A dreaded sunny day, so let's go where we're happy and I'll meet you at the cemetery gates. Oh, Keats and Yeats are on your side. A dreaded sunny day, so let's go where we're wanted and I meet you at the cemetery gates. Keats and Yeats are on your side, but you lose, 'cause where the lover wide is on the mind. if they don't believe me now, will they ever believe me? And if they don't believe me now, will they ever believe me? Oh no. They don't believe us, and after all this time, they don't want to believe us. And if they don't believe us now, will they ever believe us? And when you want to live, how'd you start? Where'd you go? Who'd you need to know? Oh, take me out tonight, where there's music and there's people and the young and the light. Driving in your car, I never want to go home, because I haven't got one anymore. Take me out tonight, because I want to see people and I want to see light. Driving in your car, oh please don't drop me home, because it's not my home, it's their home and I'm welcome no more. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Take me out tonight, take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. And in the darkened underpass, I thought, oh God, my chance has come at last. But then a strange fear gripped me and I just couldn't ask. Take me out tonight, oh take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. Driving in your car, I never want to go home, because I haven't got one. call me pale. I've spent 6 years on your trail. 6 long years on your trail. Call me morbid, call me pale. I've spent 6 years on your trail. 6 full years of my life on your trail. And if you have 5 seconds to spare, then I'll tell you the story of my life. 16, clumsy and shy, I went to London and I booked myself in at the YWCA. I said, I like it here, can I stay? I like it here, can I stay? Do you have a vacancy for a back scrubber? She was left behind and sour, and she wrote to me equally dour. She said, in the days when you were hopelessly poor, I just liked you more. And if you have 5 seconds to spare, then I'll tell you the story of my life. 16, clumsy and shy, I went to London and I booked myself in at the YWCA. I said, I like it here, can I stay? I like it here, can I stay? And do you have a vacancy for a back scrubber? Call me morbid, call me pale. I've spent too long on your trail, far too long, chasing your tail. And if you have 5 seconds to spare, then I'll tell you the story of my life. 16, clumsy and shy, that's the story of my life. 16, clumsy and shy, the story of my life. That's the story of my life. That's the story of my life. That's the story of my life. The story of my life. That's 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 the story of my life. I was happy in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows I'm miserable now. I was looking for a job and then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. In my life, why do I give valuable time to people who don't care if I live or die? Two lovers entwined pass me by, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. I was looking for a job and then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. In my life, oh, why do I give valuable time to people who don't care if I left of me at the end of the day, Caligula would have blushed. Oh, you've been in the house too long, she said, and I naturally fled. In my life, why do I smile at people who I'd much rather kick in the eye? I was happy in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows I'm miserable now. Oh, you've been in the house too long, she said, and I naturally fled. In my life, oh, why do I give valuable time to people who don't care if I is nice, and shyness can stop you from doing all the things in life you'd like to. Shyness is nice, and shyness can stop you from doing all the things in life you'd like to. So if there's something you'd like to try, if there's something you'd like to try, ask me, I won't say no, how could I? Coyness is nice, and coyness can stop you from saying all the things in life you'd like to. So if there's something you'd like to try, if there's something you'd like to try, ask me, I won't say no, how could I? Spending warm summer days indoors, writing frightening verse to a buck-toothed girl in Luxembourg. Ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, because if it's not love, then it's the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb that will bring us together. Nature is a language, can't you read? Nature is a language, can't you read? So ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, because if it's not love, then it's the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb that will bring us together. If it's not love, then it's the bomb, then it's the bomb that will bring us together. So ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, oh, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da,
dismaying your name. Golden lights, it's a terrible shame. But oh my darling, why did you change?
Boy in a million, idol, a big star. I didn't tell you how great you were. I didn't bother and scream and whip. You'd run your jacket up the seams. You made a record, the light you're singing. All of a sudden the phone stops ringing. I never thought you would get the glory make you forget.
Golden lights, dismaying your name. Golden lights, it's a terrible shame. But oh my darling, why did you change?
Top 10 idol, king of your age. Who do you turn to when you're backstage? Don't you remember you once knew a girl? You loved her more than the world. Is life always like this, brother? Good for one side, but bad for another. I wish to put you behind me tonight, 'cause you belong to the lights. Those golden lights displaying your name. Golden lights, it's a terrible shame. But oh my darling, why did you change? Oh my darling, why did you change? I would rather not go back to the old house. I would rather not go back to the old house. There's too many bad memories, too many memories there. When you cycle by, here begin all my dreams. The saddest thing I've ever seen. And you never knew how much I really liked you, because I never even told you. Oh, and I meant to. Are you still there? Or have you moved away? Or have you moved away? On the high-rise estate, what's at the back of your mind? On a three-day debate on a high-rise estate, what's at the back of your mind? Two icy cold hands conducting the way, it's the Eskimo blood in my veins. Amid concrete and clay and general decay, nature must still find a way. So ignore all the codes of the day, let your juvenile impulses sway. This way and that way and this way and that way, God has sex implores you to let yourself lose yourself. Stretch out and wait, stretch out and wait. Let your puny body lie down, as we lie you say, as we lie you say. Stretch out and wait, stretch out and wait. Let your puny body lie down, as we lie you say. Will the world end in the night time? I really don't know. Or will the world end in the daytime? I really don't know. And is there any point ever having children? No, I don't know. What I do know is we're here and it's now. So stretch out and wait, stretch out and wait. There is no debate, no debate, no debate. How can you consciously contemplate when there's no debate, no debate? Stretch out and wait, stretch out and wait, stretch out and wait, 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 wait.
Because I am
Traveled to a mystical time zone, and I missed my bed, and I soon came home. They said there's too much caffeine in your bloodstream, and a lack of real spice in your life. I said, leave me alone, because I'm alright, Dad. Surprised to still be on my own. Pushing the land that we stand on is ours. It has been before, so it shall be again. And people who are uglier than you and I, they take what they need and just leave. Oh, but don't mention love. I'd hate this pain and the strain all over again. Rush and the pushing the land we stand on is ours. Has been before, so why can't it be now? And people who are weaker than you and I, they take what they want from life. Oh, but don't mention love. No, no, don't mention love. And the pushing the land we stand on is ours. Your youth may be gone, but you're still a so phone me, phone me. So phone me, phone me, phone me. The death of a disco dancer. Well, it happens a lot round here. And if you think peace is a common goal, that goes to show how little you know. The death of a disco dancer. Well, I'd rather not get involved. I never talk to my neighbor, I'd rather not get involved. Very nice. could have murdered her, but you know I would hate anything to happen to her. No, I don't want to see her. Do you really think she'll pull through? Do you really think she'll pull through? Girlfriend in a coma, I know it's serious. My baby, goodbye. There were times when I could have strangled her, but you know I would hate anything to happen to her. Would you please let me see her? Do you really think she'll pull through? Do you really think she'll pull through? Let me whisper my last goodbyes. I know it's serious. At the record company meeting, on their hands a dead star, and all the plans they read, and all the sickening greed. At the record company party, on their hands a dead star, the sycophantic slides all say, I knew him first and I knew him well. Reissue, repackage, reevaluate the songs. Double pack with a photograph, extra track and a tacky badge. A-list, playlist, please them, please them, please them. Sadly, this was your life, but you could have said no if you wanted to. You could have said no if you wanted to. BPI, MTV, BBC, please them, please them. Sadly, this was your life, but you could have said no if you wanted to. You could have walked away, couldn't you? I touched you at the sound check. You had no real way of knowing in my heart. I beg, take me with you. I don't care where you're going, but to you I was faceless, I was fawning, I was boring, a child from those ugly new houses who could never begin to know, who could never really know. press in Belgium. This was your life, and when it fails to recoup, well maybe you just haven't earned it yet, baby. I walk a pace behind you at the sound check. You're just